I know a song that you'll enjoy. Enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. Today we're in Haverhill town, and guess what? It is the 13th of February 2021, and on a Saturday, and we both had the first jab of the COVID-19. How pleased are we on that particular note? Whether it's the COVID-19 jab, actually it was the Oxford jab that we had. So if you do accidentally lose your card of the first jab or any other jabs that you do have, because you're supposed to have two, then of course you can get another one, which is less panicky than actually losing your bus pass, for example.
Hello, I'm behind St Mary's Church to the left-hand side.
Actually, you're in front, Julian.
I'm not. Actually, I am. I beg your pardon.
Should you start that again?
Yeah.
Make it part of the film, actually. Go on.
Oh, okay.
We're waiting for you. So tell us where you are.
I'm in front of the St Mary's Church to the left-hand side.
Yeah, what happens on a Friday basis?
Well, we have a cafe church on the Friday.
Yeah, what time is that then?
Normally about 12 o'clock to our past.
Right, fantastic.
Ish, depending on what is done in the service.
And by the way, if you're watching the touring with us, it's episode number 5, and my thanks to Julian, who was talking about the St Mary's of Haverhill, and of course, and we do the cafe church each and every Friday from 12:30, I think it is. 12 to half past, yeah, let's get that correct. You can see over there that the post office is open. You can see by one of the doors still left open for anybody that wants to come in, and it's actually open from 10 o'clock, I think, till about 12 o'clock, only on Saturdays during this lockdown, just in case you're listening and watching in the future. Hello and welcome to Touring with us here, live from Haverhill, Suffolk 2021, and we'll do something different by actually giving you a date. Doesn't mean, of course, a partner date, but of course we add a bit of banter as well at the same time, but it is a date in terms of what date we are coming from, as in calendar date. So of course it is Tuesday the 16th of February 2021, and you will see down below, and I'll point to it directly, that it is Lumen's Platform Team that you are reading, because that's the shirt that I'm actually wearing today. So with me as usual in the distance, walking down towards Motsfield, which is known as Chalkstone Way here. So to warm the video up, that's what we're going to do right this minute, by telling you this is Chalkstone Way, and it does actually lead to Motsfield, which we did film in our first episode. I think we are safe to cross. There's not many cars coming around here. You know, we thought it was a fast sort of lane here. This is Motsfield to the left there. Filmed it on our first episode, and it got over 900 views. Absolutely fantastic. And now we're going to get to the place, hopefully in due course, which is part of our video today, and we've got beeped out as well. Perhaps people will recognise us, but yeah, often get a lot of beeps around here. We mentioned that in the first episode as well, and we're going to give people, before you go on, Julian, we've got to wait for 1 second. You can have your say in a minute. We're going to go to a place called Hamlet Road when the motorbikes finish. Yeah, we're going to go to Hamlet Road, where people have requested on the Haverhill UK site for us to go to. So now it's your turn.
Right, this on this left-hand side is the flowing river, and look how flowing it is. It's not so deep yet, but it will be deep when it's having some rain. You see that?
It can get over flooded, obviously.
Yeah.
Look how beautiful it looks now.
Swinging that, isn't it?
We'll get a close up here, and you can see it's flowing beautifully with a little bit of rubbish in it, but of course.
Can anyone tell me what that mud is?
Yeah, what that mud is, it looks like a seaweed for those people who like going to seaside resorts. As my camera is in zoom, you're probably seeing it a little bit more close up here. This is the basketball court here, often used in the summer. Nobody is using it, can't believe it. Nobody is using it for exercise. Even though it's not such a bad day today. It was recently, a couple of days ago, it was absolutely frozen. And maybe that was a sign for us all to stay in. We're going to do a similar thing that most people do in their own videos by showing people what's on the signs and you know, maybe the trail boards. I don't know what people actually do show up, but of course, well, maybe I do, but anyway, we're showing you this. If you repeat a lie often enough, it becomes COVID-19. Thank you very much for still continuing to join us here on this walk here, where we're taking you to eventually what has been requested by the Haverhill UK people and maybe others as well. And we are going to take you to Hamlet Road very shortly, but we thought we'd start with this area of Chalkstone Way and cover it a little bit further as well. And that joke a minute ago, some people may find that amusing and some people don't. I'm now going to help my brother with the machine over there, but of course I won't film any further because I'll probably get caught, but we are going to head into that direction over in that sort of area where the sort of bridge is over there. Exclusive footage here. Look at all the cars. I won't go any further because you can see how muddy it is down here. Really terrible, isn't it? But yeah, you can see roughly the prices of these cars these days. See, they're advertising cars, and of course you're not allowed to travel, so tell me if that makes any sense. But yeah, it's Haverhill Car Exchange Limited. So yeah, quality used cars at affordable prices. Well, I don't think I can afford them, but anyway, that's another thing altogether. We're going to head this way for a little bit and show you a little bit. But of course you won't see the whole footage, but of course you'll see roughly that we've got to walk around these puddles here. And it's quite tight for social distancing actually, as we head towards the Sturma Archers Bridge there in the far distance, which is the disused railway line which goes across the top there. You can see it there. You don't really need me to point it to you over there, but of course then again you don't want me to point it out to you as well, huh? At the same time. Whoa, we got a lot of fans watching us here. There's always beeping along this way because it's easy to beat your car on the horn. And you have to be very extra careful. It is a long way to walk to town for some people, but if you're a fast walker, then of course you would think it's a lot quicker. But you wouldn't really take this route if you're coming from where I live. That's probably what you'd do, is take the shortcut around Haverhill. But yeah, it can get a little bit icy in snowy conditions. Great Willsey Park up in that direction. Just before we head into Hamlet Road, which is just to the left, just above Julian there, we've got the veterinary place over there, and you've got what used to be Atherton and Ellis, I think it's called, and that was knocked down, and of course there was a fire once there. We'll talk about that at a later stage. We can see a bus there, as I just proved to you, one of the routes that takes you into Cambridge. A gold bus, as it is. If we zoom in, well, we'll try to anyway. There you go. Not quite sure which driver it is, because we're quite familiar with drivers. We're going to head off to Home Bargains, which is just literally to the right. But we're going to take a breather for a second, then come back into Hamlet Road.